So let us see some of the most important MCQs from this lesson. So the first question is, a young infant might be feeding entirely on the mother's milk, which is white in color, but the stools which the infant passes out is quite yellowish. What is the yellow color due to? So the yellow color of the stools are mainly due to the bile pigments which are liberated from the gallbladder, which secretes the bile juice. So the bile juice contains the bile pigments, that is bilirubin and bilirubirin, which gives the yellow color to the stools. So let us see the next question. If for some reason our goblet cells become non-functional, this will adversely affect. So goblet cells are the cells which secrete mucus. Mucus helps in the easy passage of the food into our intestine, through our intestine. So see the options: production of somatostatin, B secretion of sebets from the sebaceous gland, C is maturation of the sperms, D is smooth movement of the food into the intestine. So this is the correct option. Now, two friends are eating together on a dining table. One of them suddenly starts coughing while swallowing some food. This coughing would be due to the improper movement of. So there is a common opening between the esophagus as well as the trachea. And the epiglottis is a flap-like structure which prevents the entry of the food from the esophagus to the trachea. If the food enters, we know that it causes the choking of the food. So it is due to the improper movement of epiglottis. What is the dental formula of the adult? So we are more familiar with the dental formula of the adult. It is 2123 by 2123. Where do certain symbiotic organisms are normally present in our human body? So symbiotic organisms will be mainly present in the cecum. Okay, cecum is the place where the symbiotic microorganisms will be hosted. So these are the facts which we have to remember. Okay. So a healthy person eats the following diet, which contains 5 grams of sugar, means it is a carbohydrate. 4 grams of albumin means it is a protein. And how much fat? 10 grams and 10 grams of buffalo ghee as well as 2 grams of vegetable ghee. Okay. And 5 grams of lignin. So how many calories he will get? So we have to know that how many calories will be liberated by the each one. That is 5 grams of sugar means it is a carbohydrate. So 5 grams of the sugar normally yields means 5 into 4. Okay, that is 20 calories, whereas 4 grams of albumin will be eating that is 4 into 4, that is 16 kilocalories, whereas total is here 12 grams of vegetable oil. So 12 into each 12 into 8, that is 108. So if we add the entire thing, it will be coming to 144. Means total means if we add all the things, all the calories, we have to remember how many calories each substance will be liberating. And lignin is a substance which will be converted into fiber. It will not eat any kilocalories, any calories. Okay, so total will be 144. Yeah. Okay. See, 5 grams of the sugar. So 5 into 4 is 20. 4 grams of albumin. 4 into 4 is 16. Whereas total fat is 12. Okay, 12 into 9 means an oxidation of 1 gram of the fat will be eating it will be eating 9. So 12 grams of the fat will be eating 108. Total is 144. The primary dentition in the human is differing from the permanent dentition in not having which type of the teeth. In the temporary means in the infants, they will not be having two premolars and one molar. Okay. So we know that it is 2102 by 2102 in the case of infants, whereas in the case of adult it is 21023 by 2103. So now, which of the following statement is not correct? So oxyntic cells are present in the mucosa of the stomach and they secrete HCl. Yes, it is correct. Acini are present in the pancreas and secrete carboxypeptidase. It is also correct. Barner's glands are present in the submucosa of the stomach and secrete pepsinogen. It is wrong. Why? Because Barner glands are related to the duodenum of the intestine and it is not related to the secretion of pepsinogen. Yeah. Which of the following guards Opening of hepatopancreatic duct into the duodenum, pyloric sphincter, sphincter of Oddi, semilunar wall, and ileocecal wall. So you have to remember the hepatopancreatic duct opens into the duodenum by sphincter of Oddi. Okay. A baby boy aged 2 years is admitted to the play school and passes through a dental checkup. The dentist observed that the boy has only 20 teeth. We know that he is lacking premolars and one molar. Mainly, we have to name it as premolar. We have to select premolar. Which of the following terms describe the human dentition? If we see the teeth in the human beings, they are present in the socket. So it is thecodont. And two times in our lifetime, the teeth will be occurring. So it is diphyodont. And four types of the teeth are present. So we call it as heterodont. That is incisors, canines, premolars, and molars. So let us match this. Crypts of Libercon. So these are the crypts of Libercon. We call them as intestinal glands. They are related to the small intestine. So A is 3. Mison's capsule. It is a capsule surrounding the liver. So it is 4. B is 4. Islets of Langerhans are related to the pancreas, so C is 1, and Barner's glands are related to the duodenum. Okay, D is 4. Islets of pancreas are related to the pancreas. Yes, and D is, that is Barner's glands are related to the duodenum. Mm. Yeah. Now let us see the next question. Identify the correct statement with reference to the human digestive system. Ileum opens into the small intestine. No, ileum is one of the part of the small intestine. Vermiform appendix arises from the duodenum. No, it is also wrong. Serosa is the innermost layer of the alimentary canal. It is also wrong. Why? Because serosa is the uppermost layer. Serosa, musculosa, submucosa, and mucosa. Then ileum is a highly coiled part. So it is correct. Ileum is a highly coiled part of the small intestine. Okay. So goblet cells of the alimentary canal are modified from, it is columnar epithelial cells. So columnar epithelial cells are modified into the goblet cells of the alimentary canal. Succus entericus. We know the other name of intestinal juice is succus entericus. Next. Sphincter of Oddi. It is a opening of the hepatopancreatic duct into the duodenum. Okay. So we have to remember that. Which of the following is present between the adjacent bones of the vertebral column? In between the two vertebrae, there is present what is called as cartilage. It is not intercalated disc. Intercalated discs are related to the cardiac muscle, smooth muscle, okay, areola tissue, cartilage. So the correct option is cartilage. Role of enamel is give shape to the teeth, okay. Connect the crown of the teeth with its root, okay. Masticate the food. The most appropriate option is masticate the food. So we have to select that. So let us match this. Peptic cells. We know that the peptic cells secrete proenzyme pepsinogen. Goblet cells, they secrete mucus. Oxentric cells secrete HCl, and hepatic cells are related in the hepatic cells produce bile juice. So A is 3. A is 3. And goblet cells B is 1. Okay. C is oxentric cells, they secrete HCl. So this is our correct option. Yeah. Next. Once the undigested and absorbed substances enter into the cecum, the backflow is prevented by ileocecal wall, pyloric sphincter, gastroesophageal sphincter, and sphincter of Oddi. So, sphincter of Oddi is related to the hepatopancreatic duct and duodenum. So, it is wrong. Gastroesophageal sphincter is related to the esophagus and the stomach. So, it is also wrong. Pyloric sphincter is related to the anus. So, it is also wrong. Opening and the closing of the anus. Ileocecal wall is the best option. Is the correct option, we can say. Okay. Yeah. So, these are some of the MCQs of the digestive system, that is elementary canal of the digestive system. Okay. So, thank you. Let us meet in the next video.